everyone, back to the classroom again. So now having drawn all these complicated things, now is the big challenge for you. Alright, so we will using perspective drawings, using the imaginations, and that's actually how these two things marry together. Today I'm going to show you an example, but in your worksheet it's talked about actually all of this is actually inspired. You still remember MCS chart, which we covered that in the first two lessons, which is the artist that we both love so much. And actually there's some persons, they're using this idea to design an app that is called Monumental Village. So you can hook up to that and have a look how amazing work was that. So the challenge of today is you need to imagine if you're one of those designers for that game. So I want to design a scene for that particular locations, okay, that you want to be used in the app. So now come to mine. So look at mine setting and let's see what I did. So basically I have drawn part of it and I'm going to illustrate the rest of you. So based on the idea that we talk about isometric drawing. So what is it actually is starting all with a cube. If I draw on this piece of paper, you will see that actually I'm drawing on a cube. Okay, so that is called isometric drawing. Alright, so what you need to do is based on this cube, how you're going to transform. Maybe this part being cut out, this part's going to be extending, and how things going to combine it together. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how we start with the cube and then break it down and then add some things on top. Alright, so it's super easy. Great. So now I want to have, actually I was inspired by the stories about the there's someone was being trapped in the prison, and then at the night time someone tried to row the boat and across that floating islands over the other side. So this side would be a bit more gloomy in this area, or maybe some sort of forest. So this is what I'm thinking about. So this is where is the pier are, where they're going to take the boat, so like that. So now the trick is, first of all, ignoring all of these, okay? What you have to do is you find your cube, okay? You can be start with small. If you don't want a small, just like what I did here. So I find a big cube. So I'll just find one of the line, and then I'm going to make it very big. So that will be my length for me to build the things, right? Okay, that's the basic idea. So how I'm going to break it down to here. So imagine this is a smaller one. So just the same idea, having find the parallel line of the cube, right? So you have that. So how about let me just erase it, this part to show you the details how I get the steps. Alright, so the steps. Since it's going down, so it needs to be perpendicular to this line, right? And then we have to perpendicular line, have a parallel line to this one. Then this is where it drops, right? If I add the shadow, you will see a bit better. Now I was drawing the face where we step on it, right? So here again, I draw a parallel line to this line. Then I draw another parallel line to this line. Then you will find that actually I'm drawing the face already where we step on it. And now I'm drawing it, the area where it stepped in, okay? So we're going to be repeating from this angle down to this point, and then we're extending the line. So we're just copying all those lines that actually this graph paper already has. By the way, you can download this graph paper in the Google Classroom. It was there already. Please use it, or else you won't get a precise grid for you. Then you'll be work like it's very difficult, and then you have a hard time of it. Okay. So that's the basic idea that I want to show you, how we start off with a cube, a big cube, and then we can eventually adding some details to it. Since this is the pier, so I'm going to give it some water, like that, okay? Now, when we land on it, this is the wasteland, right? So what can we add to the wasteland? Maybe, I'm going to erase this line a little bit, maybe I will have a broken wall. So first of all, I will have a very finished wall in here first. Since we said it's broken, so maybe this part is going to like that, it's going to crumble down. like that. So the side edges will be like that. Okay, so if you look at this one here, you will see that that's got the top. So again, as we extending this line above and parallel to that direction again, then you will finally see, oh, we find something similar that I drawn in here. Got it? Okay, so rather than have the whole thing, I'm just going to draw parts of them. Some of it, like the opening was being removed. Okay, so remember the parallel idea. So we first of all, we start off with a face. This is a face, and then we add the depth to it. If you still remember the idea of perspective, we draw the cube. That's the same idea. Understand? So if that's kind of confused to you, so what I would suggest you to do is use a liner, okay, and then start drawing it. So as said, it's crumble up. You see like how the wall was being broken down based on the original shapes we drawn. Got that? Okay, is that a miracle? I can do it, you can do it, so don't worry. So everyone can do that. Understand? Okay, so is it that easy? Rather than having a sharp line, now we got some organic line. Okay, it's happening. Alright, so that's the edge of it. Okay, so again for these, I'm going to have that kind of brick effect. Understand, guys and girls? So take it easy. It's not that difficult, indeed. Okay, and actually it's pretty fun as you start drawing it, and then you'll find that, wow, actually I can draw, and then you'll be very happy about it for what you did. So now let's look at the magic. If we erased the line, then you will see how well actually we did. Okay, let's do the magic. So once we got the box, right, so now as I remove the line, see, is it like a magic? Right, so we have a very sharp edges, which is the present, and this is the escape part. Understand? So that's the basic idea. So we just keep going work on it. So maybe there's a big gate, okay, like those places we have the gate, right? So here again, I'm going to show you one last time, so bear with me. So maybe the gate, this is the gate itself. So right now, maybe I want the gate to be very up, like I can extending here. So we need to find a midpoint of that gate, right? So that's midpoint. So even though we draw the curve is kind of like that, okay? It's not that perfect, so that you can see that that's somehow the gate. As we talk about it, actually this gate was maybe the door was being opened, right? So erase this line. The door was being opened, so in this case that means the door is open, bang open, like that. So this is the gate, and the door was being, half of them is being opened. So we will have that here, right? So again, I want this gate to be kind of broken. So maybe I don't want a straight line, I want a line kind of like that. But still, the gate is kind of strong. So I'm gonna have a double line. Later, I'm going to color them like 30 thick, so that's the gate, kind of the idea of the gate. The door, the frame for the door, right? Okay, crumble up a little bit, and then maybe the iron bar itself was here. So, and it's actually is open. I mean, somebody break it. So there's a big hole in it, and bang it on the side, and there's broken parts coming down from here. You know, so you can use your imaginations and just to fill in the rest. So we'll just leave this part like that. Okay? Isn't it crazy? And yeah, maybe the text I still want that. part and then, so maybe this part is bang, bang. Do you get the clue? Okay, so hopefully you can finish the whole drawing and have fun with the isometric drawing. Thanks for watching.